All right, welcome back everyone. Robert here at Custodian File. Today is 2/11/26. Now, I showed this one last week, but it's video's really so good. LAPD coming in. This channel is all about fast-moving UAPs that are predictable and pretty easy to record. They're all over the world, and you can do this yourself. Any cell phone will work. Here, the LAPD, they've been chasing these things since the summer of 2017. They fly into Marina Del Rey. They turn right over the Jetty Rocks. The Jetty Rocks is right below them. And the small UAPs get activated. Here it comes right here, coming right off the ground. Super slow motion. I cut that video too short. Sorry. Here it is again, just under 1 minute later. LAPD, there are two LAPD choppers there. Yeah, all the way on the left and to the right. I'm trying to keep them both in frame. Here it is. There's that UAP. Boy, here's the roof camera recording from the balcony and the roof. Here's one of the videos from the roof. Same timeline, February 5th, 10:25 a.m. Here's the other video from the roof. I copy and paste each video, call them interpolations. It gives you a clue of where it starts, where it ended. Yeah, they're recordable with two cameras. They trigger your car radar detector, the X and K band. They leave an audio click, so they're not birds, they're not bugs. They're very predictable. The government's been chasing these since the summer of 2017, right here over Marina Del Rey. So they've been literally over 46,000 government sorties, over 46,000. I've pretty much recorded all of them. I've cherry-picked the best videos, so I have over 6,000 videos of these things. They're flying with predictability within a 5-second window. So I could do a countdown on my videos and predict where they'll fly by. Here it is. Here's that one coming off the ground again. This was an unusual day for the LAPD to send in two helicopters at once. Very rare, almost never. Just really never. The only time you see two helicopters is when the first one's running out of gas and the second one moves in. Extremely rare, just extremely rare. But they were working together in sync right here. Something's up. 33 miles to north is that Malibu base that's now been disappeared off of Google's map. And then basically 30 miles south is Catalina. I think I'm right in the middle of a lot of activity. And believe me, the government is very aware of it. That's how I figured out 1 and 1 is 2. By when they showed up the summer of 2017, after 14 days, I decided to start recording all the government helicopters, Blackhawks, Apaches, Ospreys. Yeah, and then that's when you see these things flying by. And so they're all over the world. You could do this yourself. Doesn't matter, anywhere in the world. Take your phone out. Take the challenge. I call them dragons because 9 years ago I thought they were dragonflies. They're not birds or bugs, insects, nothing like that. So take the UAP Dragon Challenge. You see a helicopter, pull your phone out, turn it sideways, landscape, zoom in 20% for 30 seconds, look for a dot. You'll see only one dot. Your eye will not track more than one dot because it's 2,000 miles an hour. It's a corona silhouette of a football. You'll see a dot somewhere in the middle of the picture and then go back, slow it down. Feel free to send it to us, custodianfile@gmail. Pretty straightforward. Just trying to keep you updated what's going on. We got that, El Paso thing. The airport was closed. Let's go to the next video and I'll talk about that. So here's that video again. I sped it up, I think that's 4 times or maybe 2 times. Yeah, 200% fast forward. It just shows how they're working together here. Why are they doing this? I mean, you would think this is really a lot of money. Like, who spends this much money Those helicopters don't run for free. Very pricey, just extremely pricey. The crew, they have 2 crew on there, maintenance, costs. God, that's probably like $1,000 an hour when you factor everything in. And there's 2 of them here. So who's picking up that bill? Yeah, that's a great question. Somebody is paying them to show up and make the effort. Very rare video. No, they're not chasing a bank robber. They're not chasing a stolen car. Nothing like that. This happens every day. Every day they fly in. Look at Plane Finder. If you don't know about, if you're new, planefinder.net's free radar. You can see helicopters coming ahead of time. Use that. Go outside, record them. You'll see for yourself. You can record these small, fast-moving UAPs. Let me know when you do. Share your video. In this case, it's don't expect certainly not 2 police helicopters. The government still sends in like 2 Apaches, 2 Blackhawks. I think the record was about 5 years ago, they sent in 12 Blackhawks, followed by the police and the fire department. So a total of 14 helicopters were over Marina Del Rey. I posted that video many times. And maybe it's time to repost it too. They're doing everything they can. I think what's going on, and I appreciate 26,000 subscribers, took a long time. I think some of you really have some friends in high places. You're making phone calls. You're like, what's going on here? This apparently is not a joke. This is real. You're calling high places, probably calling Washington. They're calling the Pentagon. They're calling Homeland Security. The only thing they could do is we'll send in more helicopters, right? I mean, you could send the military back in. Like I said, they've been here 46,000 times. But what else? What do you do if you're them at this point? I don't know. I don't know. Bring in. I mean, they've done that. Like I said, the record is 14 helicopters. I think they were doing that to. With expectation they would scare these UAPs and they would leave and never come back. That didn't work. That didn't work at all, not even 1%. I just got a lot of good video on that day. Hey, put out some suggestions here. If you were the government, what would you do? Would you just say, okay, we give up. This is what we're doing. Or would you continue just to, we don't know what you're talking about? Nope, don't have a clue. Like, oh, what are these 2 choppers doing? No, I don't see 2 choppers. What are you talking about, Robert? I don't see any choppers. No. Come back when you get some better video. I mean, where are we going with this? Where are we going? Just like, it's time to make an announcement. If America can't do it, give it to the United Nations. Say, look, this is what's going on. We're chasing these small UAPs. They're probably drones from another planet or from our future. It doesn't matter where they're from. Just tell us. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. It's really not a big deal. Just be truthful. The more you keep telling us there's nothing here, the more they keep telling us, don't believe your eyes. Don't believe your eyes. And no matter how many videos I show you, don't believe your eyes. Don't believe all the X-band and K-band radar hits. Don't believe it when they fly behind objects and you can see a ghost silhouette. Don't believe all the audio clicks like the Formula race car from a few months ago. Don't believe. Just believe. The government said, just believe us. There's nothing here to see. Keep driving. The El Paso, did you hear about that today? The El Paso, they closed the airport for 10 days. Then they turned it back on in 2 hours. They said, oh, no, I think we shot down a balloon. Everything's fine. Remember that from last October? Balloon got in the way of the United Airlines from Salt Lake City to LAX. They said it slammed into a balloon at 36,000 feet. How many times we could keep hearing swamp gas, the Goodyear blimp, the balloons? I don't know. I kind of find it insulting. I do. They're looking us in the eye and they're going, nope, nothing's happening. Share your thoughts. What do we do here? What do we do here? Do we keep going along or do we just say, enough is enough? What do you say? Enough is enough? Or You just want to just go along with the weather balloon. All right, let's keep going. Okay, here we go. Ben from Oklahoma City. Thank you so much. Look at this. What are those two objects there? Super slow motion. Looks like two orbs. Dragons at 2,000 miles an hour are very fast. You only see a few frames. I'm like, what's going on here? Why is Ben getting so much video over Oklahoma City? I'm thinking it's the FAA, that's the headquarters, but there's also a very large military bases right there. Maybe it's both. Maybe these orbs, these dragons, they're like, you know what? If we fly over Oklahoma City, we're bound to get someone's attention. We got too much military. We got the FAA. We're bound. Maybe that's what it is. We don't know. In the meantime, I encourage you to pull your phone out. See perfect format. Blue skies, landscape. Don't zoom in too much. If you zoom in too much, you'll zoom out the UAP dragon. You don't want to do that. Record for 30 seconds. It will be very fast. You're only going to see one frame. It'll be a dot, but they're all over the world. Yeah, summer, winter, they're always there. Again, they do all the 5 observables plus 4 more that we've discovered on our own. Again, they trigger your car radar detector. They leave an audio click. They mess with your autofocus. They leave a ghost image of themselves when they fly behind objects. And they're predictable. The airplanes, the helicopters, Earth drones, they're all bait. They will fly up to it. And frankly, they don't care. They don't care if you take their picture. It's like, we don't care if you do or not. Obviously they're reconning. I think we could assume. Reconning, scan, probe, surveillance, whatever you want to. They're sending that information somewhere. They're kicking it up to one level, and then it goes to another level. And does it leave the planet? Does it go to a mothership? Does it leave the solar system? We would really need NASA's help for that. We could technically, with our satellites, we could track where those data is being adjudicated to and what direction. But of course, that's extremely asking too much information from the Pentagon. I mean, they won't even. The only thing they've confessed to is they trigger your car radar detector. The X. They didn't even say the K band. They just said the X band. But I've recorded 6,000 videos. That's how I know it's the K and X band. Got to start somewhere. At least they told us they will trigger your X band. They didn't say anything else. Well, they did mention 2,000 miles an hour, but what do they say? It's like pulling teeth here. It's just like, can you volunteer? Can you volunteer information? Since the public pays taxes and pays for all these satellites to begin with, they really belong to us. We put the money out. They belong to us. It's, let's not forget that. Share the information, NASA. Share the information. Then the universities can jump in, and they could really get a lot of research done, much faster than the citizen scientists, much faster. Okay, I think that will do it for today. Please feel free to leave your comments, like, subscribe. I do appreciate your support. Custodianfile@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Take care.